Good morning, which is good morning. Welcome to the Sunday Sessions. I am your host, Bethany. I am the founder and CEO of VERTERE Skincare, and I am here to share an additional aspect of something that we talked about last week. And I covered this in the first episode of Future Proofing, which is my new podcast. There's been a lot of discussion generated by the podcast episode is entitled 10 Things That Are Aging Your Skin Faster that you're doing that you don't know that you're doing. And it's broken up into a few parts because there are 10 things. So we got through the first 3. And there's been a lot of discussion about the third thing that I mentioned. And that is how not cleansing your skin at night can age your skin faster. And there was an article published in Bustle last year that talked about a woman in the UK who did not cleanse her skin for 30 days, and dermatologists told her that she had aged her skin by 10 years by doing that. And a lot of people were really, hi Stephanie, thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, please just comment in the chat and let me know, and I'll answer them live for you. A lot of people were really just astounded. Some people couldn't believe it. They're like, I don't know how that could be. And I talked a lot about that in social media this week. So definitely go back and check out those posts. And I included the link to the article as well. But what I wanted to focus on for today's Sunday session, as I'm taking you through my skincare routine, and I'm going to do another quick lunchtime peel this morning. I wanted to share 3 ways that you can build the habit of cleansing your skin at night into your daily routine so that you're not skipping it. Because that was one of the things that a lot of people commented, that sometimes they do skip cleansing their skin at night for whatever reason. They're just tired. They're wrapped up in getting everyone else to bed, getting the house clean, finishing up work, whatever it may be. And taking care of ourselves typically ends up coming last sometimes, right? So that's why this morning I wanted to focus on 3 ways you can build this habit into your daily routine to make it super simple so that you never skip cleansing your skin at night again. Okay, so while we get started with our first tip, I am going to get started and cleanse my skin and prepare it for the peel. So if this is your first time here, I start off with cleansing. Now, cleansing with our refining treatment cleanser, this is a 4-in-1 cleanser. So this is your cleanser, your double cleanser, a toner, and serum all in one. It replaces all of those. So you're getting 4 steps, 4 products in one. You're reducing your personal carbon footprint. It's fewer products to recycle. It's fewer products to use. It's fewer products and fewer steps in your skincare routine. And everything is clean as well. So no parabens, phthalates, synthetic dyes, synthetic fragrances, formaldehyde, SLS, and especially concerns of the cleanser. So the unique thing about the refining treatment cleanser is that it needs to be applied to wet skin to transform the lotion, because it comes out as a lotion, into a serum. So that's why I'm going to use this rose water and glycerin just to wet my skin to help that process. And then I'm going to take a few pumps, and you can see it's a lotion, but when you massage it into your skin, it transforms into a serum. So do you see that? And one thing I'm also going to do is use my sonic scrubber to really deep cleanse I just love using a sonic scrubber. You can use, I mean, if you would like to use a Clarisonic, because I have that as well, you can use that. I love a sonic scrubber. This is what a sonic scrubber looks like. I love a sonic scrubber because it's great for detail work around the nose, the chin, this area between your eyebrows. You just set it on the peeling setting and you slowly glide it upward. You have it at this 30-degree angle. So I love using this with my cleanser every time I cleanse my skin. So let's get to that first tip, shall we? So the first way to instill the habit of cleansing your skin before you go to bed is to cleanse your skin immediately after you have dinner. And now the reason that this actually makes a lot of sense is because if you have read the book The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, he talks about pairing a habit with a trigger so that when the trigger occurs, you're automatically priming yourself to do the habit. So if you make, for example, cleansing your skin immediately after dinner, you've cleaned the kitchen, you've put away dishes, then that's a great trigger because it will prime you to remember to do that. Now I'm just going to rinse and then pat dry. So with the refining treatment cleanser, it's very important to rinse and pat dry because that leaves the serum on the skin. When you rinse, you'll feel your skin feels very slippery, very slick. That is the serum. It's supposed to feel that way. So I'm going to do that right now. So that is the first way to ensure that you are building that habit. So could it be something else? Could it be while your kids are doing homework or they're settling down to read or something else that you have planned? What other activity do you do on a nightly basis that you know is going to happen without fail, right? Dinner happens without fail. So how can you use that as a trigger to remind you and prompt you to cleanse your skin? So you're getting it out of the way early and you're not having to worry about it later in the evening when you're tired. So I am going to go on to the next step. So now that I've cleansed my skin, I'm going to prep my skin for the peel. And it's a 20% mandelic acid peel. And I've been talking about, I use lactic acid in many things. And I do have a lactic acid peel that I offer to our retail clients that offer facial treatments. For at-home use, I love the idea of you using mandelic acid because it is an even larger molecule than lactic acid, which means it has an even less chance of irritation for your skin. And when you're using something very concentrated at home, like a lunchtime peel, I like the idea of you using something that is going to have the least chance of irritating your skin. If you were in one of our retailers and they were personally doing the peel for you, I would absolutely, hands down, recommend our 30% lactic acid peel without question. But because they can't be there with you, I want to make sure that it's not irritating your skin. It's least irritating as possible. So these types of peels, I know I keep calling them lunchtime peels. This is early in the morning. They were called lunchtime peels when they were first introduced because they're so quick. They only need to be on the skin for 5 minutes. And that's it. So I believe I have all the peel solution. I'll just do one last pass. Okay, so now you have to watch the clock for our 5 minutes. So my question to you is, what thing consistently occurs, what activity consistently occurs in your household every night that you could use as your trigger to cleanse your skin? Is it dinner? Is it something else? Do you do something else after dinner? Do you walk the dog? Do you attend to the cats? Do you do something else? Do you play with your kids? What is it that you do on a nightly basis that you could use as that trigger to prompt you to cleanse your skin? So that's the first thing. Pair it with a trigger, and that way it will become automatic and effortless. And we love that, right? We love automatic and effortless. That's a good thing. So the second tip is to create an evening routine that encompasses cleansing your skin as part of it. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty good with my morning routine. But an evening routine sometimes is harder to stick to because there's just so much going on. You get so busy and wrapped up. It's hard to honor yourself with an evening routine sometimes. I am guilty of it too. I will be the first to admit. And when you do that, you don't want to be falling into bed, 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 a.m., not cleansing your skin, feeling completely exhausted exhausted, wired, but tired because you didn't wind down and give yourself that little bit of peace, that little respite before you actually crawled into bed so that you could fall asleep. So what is that evening routine that you could create for yourself, that you could make cleansing your skin part of? Mm-hmm. So could that be maybe reading for 30 minutes and then cleansing your skin? Or cleansing your skin and then doing your skincare routine, then reading? If reading makes you very, very tired and you're concerned that you wouldn't actually follow through with cleansing afterwards, maybe you switch it up and put cleansing at the first part of your evening routine and then add those other pieces. So what could that evening routine look like? And really make it just a beautiful, honoring, nurturing self-care ritual for yourself. What we've been saying lately is that skincare equals self-care, which equals soul care. And it's so true. It's nourishing for yourself. So Stephanie, I would love to know if you have an evening routine that you're pretty good about adhering to, and if cleansing could be kind of incorporated into that. So another example of an evening routine could be starting with cleansing, making yourself a cup of tea, and reading or meditating. It could be reading a devotional after you make that cup of tea. You've already got the cleansing of your skin satisfied. You've already done it, so you don't have to worry about forgetting it. You've made it part of this beautiful, simple ritual that you look forward to every evening. So that's the second way that you can make cleansing part of your daily routine. Create a ritual, an evening ritual that includes cleansing your skin as part of it. So let's see how we were doing on time. Oh, we have 1 more minute. So the third way to build cleansing into your daily routine so that you don't forget it, so that it's just not put off and forgotten, is to use technology to your advantage. I am willing to bet that you probably have an Alexa or Google Home device either in your bedroom or your living room, somewhere within earshot where you spend most of your time in the evening. Set an alarm or a reminder, recurring reminder, at a specific time each night for you to cleanse your skin. That will take it out of you having to remember it and put it onto your technology so that it reminds you. So that makes it, and I'm going to neutralize right now so that I can move on to moisturizing my skin. So that means you no longer have to use your brain to remember everything. So I was just listening to a podcast recently talking about how our brains are designed to be creative, not really designed to remember lots and lots and lots of things, which is why it's important to have a way to capture ideas, capture thoughts, appointments, things that you need to do, so that your brain is not burdened with an overabundance of individual items to remember. So the same goes for, you could apply this to cleansing your skin at night. Can you use technology? Can you set a reminder on your Alexa or your Google Home to go off at, say, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, somewhere where it's going to be early enough where you're not going to be so exhausted that you don't want to do it, and remind you to cleanse your skin. So that way it puts it on autopilot. You don't have to worry in the back of your mind as you're busy doing things around your home, with your children, with your loved ones. Oh my gosh, I have to stop in 30 minutes. Oh, I have to stop in 15 minutes. Trying to remember that, which prevents you from being fully present in all of those other activities that you're trying to do. Use technology to your advantage. Set that reminder and make it a recurring reminder to alert you at a specific time, consistent time, every night to cleanse your skin. So now that I have completed the peel and neutralized my skin, now I'm going to apply our Dramatic Transformation Cream SPF 18. This is one of our very best sellers, and it is the Clean Dream Cream that started it all, started the brand. Whenever you do a peel, you want to make sure that you protect your skin with SPF, even if you're going to be indoors. And I know it's pretty gloomy here today. It's raining and very gray, and I don't know if the sun's going to come out, to be perfectly honest, but you still need to protect your skin with SPF. So this is a 5-in-1 Dream Cream. Again, minimizes your personal carbon footprint because you're purchasing fewer products and therefore recycling fewer products. This is your hydrator, your wrinkle smoother, your dark spot brightener, your skin purifier, and your sun protection all in one. And the premise of VERTERE, the thing that I am so passionate about with the products that we create, is that everything is designed to leverage our hyperactive naturals 72-hour synergy. That's unique to us, so that you can see 30-day results that are typical with other brands in 3 days with us. So that's what we call it, our 72-hour synergy. So you can see a very visible difference in your skin, the way it looks, the way it feels in just 3 days, 72 hours. So that is our routine. I'll quickly apply. Now, I recommend applying some eye cream after this as well, so that you want to make sure that you've got your delicate under eye area protected. And this is our technique that I show you in our how-to videos, how to apply the eye cream, starting from the inner corners where your dark circles are darkest, smoothing out to the crow's feet, and then up above the brows to help lift and depuff, because this is a 4-in-1 product that addresses dark circles, fine lines and wrinkles, puffiness, and it also is a primer. It primes the under eye area to accept concealer perfectly, so there's no creasing or caking. So that is a definite must. And then the final thing I'm going to do is our Smoothing Neck Serum. This is the only neck treatment product that delivers visible results in 72 hours. So what you want to do is definitely watch the how-to video on our website. You want to use firm strokes that go diagonal and upwards when you're massaging this in to really activate all of the active ingredients in the product. I'm getting my hair in here. And you're always wanting to go upward. It's so important. And it's really important to work these active ingredients in to get them energized, to get them actually penetrating deeply into the skin, because this tightens, firms, and brightens. So that's why you want to use it on your chest, your décolleté, and your neck, because it helps to tighten and tone, lift, and also brighten. So I would love to know, and Stephanie, please do comment. I would love to know which of these 3 ways that I talked about today do you plan on implementing? Which of these 3 ways, whether it's doing it after, a nightly activity so that there's a trigger, creating an evening routine, or third, using technology to remind you and take the burden off of you of remembering to cleanse your skin. I would love to know which of these 3 things you're going to do, and I will see you next Sunday. And if you haven't subscribed to Future Proofing the podcast, check it out on Spotify. It is coming soon to iTunes and Stitcher, but check it out where you get your podcast fix and subscribe.